With my 4 months of time of wearing the Islander Port Jefferson GMT, I realized that this is just really a great watch for the money, and I wanted to compare it to something that is considerably more expensive but also luxury of 25 years ago. So of course we have the Islander Port Jeff GMT, and then I have my Omega Seamaster Professional 300-meter diver from the late 1990s. This one was made in 1999. The big thing for me is that the finishing quality on the Port Jeff is honestly really close to how this Omega was. Now, I'm sure that the current production Omegas that run $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 are probably better finished than this one was. But the fact that we have a luxury watch from 25 years ago, so very easily within a lifetime, and a watch from this year that costs anywhere from 5 to 10 times less than what this goes for, I just think it's kind of astonishing. So one of the things I really noticed is that the case finishing on both these watches is really great. We can see the brushing on the sides, and then a little bit more of the high polish on top. And yeah, this watch is older and it's got dings and dents, but it's still very well finished. I don't think it's been polished by anyone over the years, but it's in really great shape. The Port Jeff is honestly just as good. We have a little bit more of a mirror finish on the sides, like the leading edge of the bevel for the sides of the case, but it's really, really well done. And then another thing that I think is really astonishing is the dial. Now the Omega does have like a laser cut dial here with the wave pattern, which I think is really eye-catching and it's really well done. The Islanders is not quite as intricate, but it still is very beautiful out in sunlight. But as we look at the dials, we have the indices, of course, the classic Omega, and then the kind of like retro-inspired Islander. The luminescent paint between these two, they're both very good, but the Islander's even better. And I get that this is a little bit older, but the fact that we have, just painted on indices versus nice big applied indices. The bezel action between these two watches, and of course a diver versus a GMT bezel. The bezel on the Omega is considerably worse. Mine's a little loose, so it might be, again, an age thing. But the feel of it is, it's light, but it's good. It's not amazing, it's not bad. The scalloping on here, the aesthetic scalloping, is not very grippy. On the Port Jeff, I mean, we have just like a bezel that, aside from a little bit where you can feel it get a little bit tighter up here in this part, it is just better. You know, it feels better, there's better knurling, better finishing for that coin edge there. The lugs on both these watches, and it's hard to see with the Omega on the bracelet, but the lugs on both of these watches, very clean, very well done. Neither of them are drilled through lugs, which is fine by me. I'm not someone who needs that in a watch. But truth be told, the reason why I'm making this is that, I've got this Omega that I spent close to $2,500 for a used example, and then this Islander that retails for like $580. You're getting a shitload of value for your money with the Islander. Am I saying that this is better than the Omega? No, that's not what I'm saying. I think I would be naive to say that. But what I'm saying is that this is really a great value watch. Not great value as in the Walmart brand, but a great value for your money. And truth be told, I've been very transparent with this. I got this watch to borrow from Long Island Watches from Ryan over there. And I liked it enough that I bought it. And that's the first time I've done this when it comes to watch reviews, where I've had companies send me watches. This is the first one where I said, you know what? Let me give you some money because I want to keep it. And that's just because it's just astonishingly great watch for the money. Between the quality of the movement, the build quality on here, both these watches are with strap monsters, but the Port Jeff really does well in rubber, it does well in the bracelet, it does well in leather, it does well in NATO. And that's one of the things I've really come to enjoy as a versatile watch. My only gripe with it is that it's a little bit thick for a 150-meter water-resistant watch, but we do have that additional GMT hand and that GMT movement, which is part of the reason why. But even then, we're only at like 13.8 millimeters thick. So, again, this is not meant to be a fair comparison between a proper luxury watch and then the Islander Port Jeff GMT, but it's just really astonishing how much value you get for your money for the Islander. I'll have a full review on this watch out before too long, so keep a lookout for that. Thanks for watching.